The Yorubas are very angry with the Ooni of Ife for visiting former President Muhammadu Buhari. I repeat, the Yorubas are very, very angry with the Ooni of Ife for visiting former President Muhammadu Buhari. Look at the report. Ooni of Ife, Ogunsi, leads other Southwest monarchs to visit Buhari in Katsina. Look at that report. Ooni of Ife left his abode, took other Southwest monarchs to go and visit former President Muhammadu Buhari. And somebody said the reason for their visit was to check on the well-being of the president. I know that all these visits have intonations. There are some secret meetings they do that Nigerians are not worthy to know about. The other time, the Attorney General of the Federation under Tinubu's administration, Lateef Fagbemi, visited the president secretly. We also had Malami visiting the president, and former Minister of Education under Buhari also visited the president. We don't know what is cooking. But as we speak, for these traditional leaders to leave their abode, to leave their traditional stool, going up and down, start visiting political office holders, Yoruba youths now are very angry with the Ooni of Ife. Look at this reaction. Confirmed Yoruba boy on Twitter says, this man up here, he's referring to the Ooni of Ife, and his kinds are the major problem we have in our land. Buhari that saw to the death of over 25,000 Yorubas in the hands of his Fulani herdsmen during his tenure. Unfortunately, the people are not yet ready. When they are, they will face these criminals called leaders in the name of traditional leaders, religious leaders, and political leaders. Until then, we keep urging. I've never seen where northern monarchs led by the Sultan of Sokoto visit former President Obasanjo in his Abeokuta home. I've never seen where former monarchs in the north led by Sultan of Sokoto go and visit Jonathan in Otuoke. These guys will never leave their domain. Unlike the Ooni of Ife, if they are doing 80th birthday, he's there. If they are doing 50th birthday, he's there. If they are doing 30th birthday, and most likely with other kings. The point I'm trying to make is that, you see, the alliance between the north and south is beyond what the ordinary Yoruba person, Southwest person, thinks. They have an alliance. Irrespective of the fact that you see people fight online and say, Buhari is this, Buhari is that, North should go and sit down, we reject this bill, we reject that bill. Still, the South will still consult the North on some of these issues. I don't see any reason why Buhari cannot leave Daura and go and visit the Ooni of Ife. I don't see any reason. The former Ooni of Ife commanded respect. I don't know why the Southerners have condescended so low. That are they afraid of the Northerners? Are they afraid of the Fulani? How many times do you see a northern emir or an emir in the north, whether ordinary or whether highly placed emir, will leave their abode and start visiting former presidents, start lobbying for what? Instead, they stay in the north and they say what they want to say. They have their congress, their leaders go to meet them. It is Buhari that is supposed to go and meet the Ooni of Ife, not Ooni of Ife, taking so many other obas in the southwest to go and visit Buhari. That's why they don't respect the south. You see that tax bill, the north is standing on it, and there are consultations that are being made. Now, Lateef Fagbemi visited the president. That is the Attorney General of the Federation under Tinubu. You see, the crimes that Buhari's ministers committed, the lootings, is unprecedented. So Tinubu needs to consult Buhari for him to take an action arresting somebody like Malami. Tinubu needs to consult Buhari, former president, for him to do what he needs to do as the president. That's why I'm telling you that these people have their interest. It is not your interest. If you look at the reaction, if you look at what people were saying at the comment section, it shows you that there is a disparity. See, what the elite, what these traditional rulers, what these political leaders, what these religious leaders, the top guys, what they have as their interest is different from what the people are collectively wanting. That's what you see. Me, I like the Obi of Onitsha. Obi of Onitsha will not be going up and down and start. Even the traditional institution in the southeast is not that celebrated and pronounced like what we have in the north and we have in the southwest. How unproductive the north is. The north, if you look at their emir palaces, if you look how they build their palaces, unproductive region, lazy region. If you implement this tax bill, my brother, they will all suffer. So they are kicking against it. Their imams are kicking against it. Their traditional rulers forget those that are coming online to say, I've met some people who say that that bill will not fly. Why is it that the South cannot stand on its own? Why is it that the South cannot come together and form a block against these northern people? Because these North, they know how they will put division among the South. Now, the Igbos and Yorubas, they are fighting bitterly. It is not about whether it is the political class that plant all this division. At that top tier, they know themselves. They know how they settle themselves. When Buhari started appointing most Fulanis in his cabinet, did Tinubu say anything? He didn't say anything. He just looked. He got his turn. He did the same thing. Is Buhari saying anything? The only people making noise are those floor members that are making noise now. They have their plan. And I like the way Yoruba youths are coming at the Ooni of Ife. I'm not saying that you should not respect the stool. But you see, when you want to start rubbishing your traditional institutions, you see, that stool should be respected. But anybody that is privileged to sit on that stool should not disrespect it. No Southerner, the Ooni of Ife, should not at any moment leave his stool and go and meet Buhari. Buhari has to leave that Daura and come and meet the Ooni of Ife, whether he's a former president or not. Former President Jonathan have gone to visit the Sultan of Sokoto. They left their abode. Obasanjo, the same thing, going to the north to visit them. Why is it different for Buhari? Buhari, who is an accidental leader, somebody that is not supposed to be a local government chairman, that his name should not be mentioned among people that have led this country, if not for the system that is I don't know how to describe the system. Someone like Buhari, someone like me and Buhari stand. I'm telling you, God knows that he will not stand in the same. It's because the system elevates mediocrity and stupidity because of tribalism and all these. I don't know. Olorogun on Twitter says, which kind of waka be this one? It's clear these elites are in their own world in Nigeria. I said it. These elites, they have what they see. I've told people that I say we are APC, we are this one. They don't send you. All those ones that are saying APC conservative, APC this, APC that. Nobody send you. The political class will only use you to get what they want, and they will dump you. You will not get the dividends of democracy. You will not get the amenities you want to get. You will not get what you are supposed to get as a people. When you go to Lagos, now local governments are now working. Roads, there's massive project going on in every street, roads in Lagos. When you go around Lagos, you see construction going on. You know why? Labour Party gave APC a shock of their lives. So they are trying all they can to carry on projects that will not make anybody have any reason to vote any other party than APC. They are now doing these roads. All of a sudden, these roads were not done. Now they are now doing roads. They are now doing projects to please the people. Not that they really send the people, but because of their position, the power. Nobody wants to lose his local government to any other person, Labour Party or any other party. Because some people, they never believed that Labour Party was going to put that stunt, was going to defeat Tinubu in Lagos. They never believed. They cut. They cut and joined. It was not enough. It was not enough for them to rig their election. So whatever they are doing is for their own benefit. It's not for your benefit. It's not for my benefit. Whatever bill they are bringing, these guys have been deceiving people all their lives. They are master at deceiving, at deceit. When they say this one is for the masses, this one, that one, it is a lie. Whether they are traditional rulers, whether they are religious leaders, whether they are political leaders, all of them are the same. The system does not warrant that they represent your interest. You are shouting for the Ooni of Ife today. Tomorrow, he is going to go and visit. Somebody is doing a 5-year-old boy is doing a birthday. He will go and visit. I respect the seat of traditional rulers. It is sacred. It represents our culture and identity. It represents old, ancient tradition that we need to preserve. You can't just be going out anywhere, especially in a country like Nigeria, whereby the Fulani, these guys are Fulani. The Fulani does not respect your heritage. Who are the traditional rulers in the north? Are they not the Fulanis? They are almost all the Fulanis. So it is a Fulani thing. Fulani, even in Islam, these guys will not want a Southwesterner to lead them in prayer. I'm telling you. They will never want it. They prefer that they see themselves as more special than a Southwesterner. I don't know why. When you go to the house, this bill you are looking at, this tax bill, which Yoruba senators have come out to challenge these northern senators? Which one? Which Yoruba senator from the southwest? Which it is only Dixon from the south that said we must do this, and I think the Senate president. Which southeastern senator, they came together and say for wider consultation? They waited for everybody to start to give their own take on the bill before the southeastern senators came together and said I don't know what is in that sort of they are afraid of. When I watch the sitting and I look at southeast politicians, anytime you have opportunity to watch videos in the house, watch the body language of the southeast politicians. They look like boy and the southwest. Although the southwest are gaining momentum because there's a southern president and there's a southern senate president. That's why normally the southwest and the southeast and the south should be in one block. And if they come together in one block, they will be more powerful than any other thing. They would be the ones that would determine who rules Nigeria. But why is it that we don't agree? It is because of some people have decided to side with the enemy. If you tell me that the Southeast had alliance with the North a long time ago, I will ask you, how come did we have a Biafra war that the North were killing the Igbos? That is 1960 something. How come that they still had this alliance with the North? These are a few political players that went and started doing one or two things with the Northerners because they want to gain relevance. That is the Igbo people. Because some people we want to argue that the North and the Southeast they did this. Delegiwa was killed, Abia was killed, and this and that. My brother, currently, the South needs to be together to stand up against the North, but we can't be together. The Fulani has conquered the Hausas. The Hausas are their slaves. They use the Hausas as a vote. The population in the North threatening everybody. The North remembers. I like the way the Southwesterners are replying the North. I loved it. You don't allow the North to bully you. If it is possible, because it is not possible, but if it were possible that the Southwest and the Southeast come together as a block and challenge the North, if it is possible, but the hatred, man, the hatred planted, some people unknowingly, hatred is being planted in their minds by the APC Ronu and APC conservatives. Some people have this imaginary, among the Southwest and the Southeast, some people have this imaginary thing in their minds that the Southeast wants to come and dominate and take over the lands. That is, they create that imagination in their minds. Some of these APC Ronu, they want to use that to scare away other people from aligning or supporting an Igbo person. Not that it is true, because I don't see any reason why an Igbo man will want to take over your land. I don't see. They are just entrepreneurs. They are people that go to places, they buy lands, they do businesses. They are business guys. They are capitalists. They can't take over your land. They can't take over your government. There's nothing they want to take over. What is it that they want to take over? Nothing. But some people just create this imagination in their minds that, see, àwọn Igbo wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe kíní, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe kíní ẹ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe, lying to themselves. I don't see it. There's no agenda. See, the only thing the Igbo wants, let me tell you what the Igbo wants. As an Igbo man, I want to go to a place and prosper and succeed. I don't have any intention of taking over anybody's government or whatever. If I want to participate in politics in any place, it's when I see that things are not going well. Because wherever I am, I want to be actively involved to make sure things are great, are better. Me, I'm looking for a better society. I'm looking for a better economy, a better government. That's why I need to participate. You see, in Lagos, when the Igbo say, we don't want this APC, nobody is coming to take over the government. Nobody is coming to take over Lagos state government or whatever. It is these people that create this imagination in their minds to deceive their fellow Yoruba people. You see these APC guys, they are smart. And we know what they are doing. Divide and rule. Make Labour Party look like a bad party. Make P2B look like somebody that has an agenda against the Yoruba people. Make him create one thing like they hate Yoruba people. They hate Yoruba people. Make it real, and people will not think, oh, this guy wants to look at the Olamilekan Yayi because he gave somebody a contract in Enugu State. Yoruba man is there's a contract given to Yoruba man in Enugu State. Nobody cry out, but you see the Yoruba Ronu, they are creating a problem out of nothing. All they want to achieve is to demonize and denigrate the Igbo people. And some people have dedicated some social media handles to doing that. One of the reasons why I'm doing this broadcast is so that I will be able to expose the evil intention of some of these Yoruba Ronu. No Igbo is coming to take over anybody's land. The southwest and the southeast are supposed to be in one block, and the south, because we have similar traits. Nobody is perfect. If you say the Yoruba man is unstable, you can manage that instability. If you say, I mean the word if you say, the Igbo have their own flaws. The South man has his own flaws. So, irrespective of our flaws, the Fulani have their flaws, the Hausa have their flaws, the Middle Belt have their flaws, and other tribes have their flaws. But yes, they find a way coming together politically to challenge, to lay siege on the country. This is what Tinubu is doing. That for 8 years, Tinubu would play Maradona. The North is watching. They will try to shake him. 2027, they are still watching. When he leaves 8 years, they will take over. Until the Southwest and the Southeast come together and form an alliance, a strong alliance. Forget what happened in the past, because we cannot all remain in the past. Not that we forget the past. We should not remain in the past. Let's forge an alliance. But it is impossible. You know why? The political class, I think there's a treaty they must have had with the Fulani. The Ooni of Ife will leave Oyo. I think it's Oyo State. No. I think it's not Oyo State. I think it's Osun State. Osun State. He will leave Osun State all the way to Daura. Those times I used to go to events and I see the Ooni of Ife. And sometimes some people disrespect him and everything, and he talks. Sometimes I don't really respect the office. But when it's the Oba of Benin don't go anywhere anyhow. You see, Oba of Benin cannot be carrying different traditional rulers in the south, going to check how Buhari is doing. If not that there's a secret meeting, which they're not telling us. Because when things are happening like this, they allow people go and be doing permutations. When you are doing your things in secrecy, when you're having a meeting with the president, maybe because of Nnamdi Kanu's release or because of the tax bill, every time you'll be having secret meeting, indoor meeting. The people you are representing don't know the meeting you are doing, and you use security to cover everything up. You leave people to just speculate. But no matter what, can't this? Oh my God! See, I've said it. The Yoruba Ronu and Yoruba conservative will be disappointed at the end of the day. I'm telling you. The lane that you are moving, you are going to be disappointed. The ultimate goal of the Fulani is to make sure that they are in control and in charge, and they subdue you as they have done the Hausa. That's the ultimate goal. So if you are seeing it from a different angle, your politicians will not see it. Your politicians, they are afraid. I'm telling you, they are afraid of the North. In that house, they are afraid. You see, the North occupies the army. I'm telling you. The more reasons why the North wants to discourage every other person from being in the army, they now feel themselves in the army. And it's from that area, you know, the North can decide as one bloc or one body to come against a southern president, or to carry a coup against a southern president. Although there's division in the North, there's division, the Middle Belt and the Hausas are saying this or that. But yet, for political relevance, the Southwest is behaving as if they're a slave to the North. You know, the East, they get stronger, they don't grieve for anybody, they don't even send anybody. They are just on their own, running their own things. We want to get out of Nigeria. That's what we want. And there's a time bomb that is ticking. We just keep quiet now. You know, we don't talk about Biafra that much. We keep quiet. We are watching. I've said it. There will be something that will happen that people will be shocked. Will shock to their bone marrows. They will never believe that this thing can happen. I believe the Ooni of Ife should stop going to the North to visit anybody. Let them come to his palace and pay solidarity visit. Thank you.